Hi friends, we will now read one interesting poem. This is about how mutual admiration works. We have all heard of the word mutual admiration. Whether a person deserves that admiration or not, we do admire. So that happens now and then in our own company, in our own society, in our own groups or my friends' groups. I admire my friend and in turn my friend admires me. So that goes on. It is okay for good relations, but it should not be a business. So anyway, this poem, it tells about such mutual admiration. I will read the poem first. We will read the poem first, then I will explain it. Vanaranam vivaheshu Gardabhastatra gayakaha Parasparam prashamsanti Aho rupam ahodhvanihi. So I will explain the meaning first because it is very interesting. Vanaranam vivaheshu. There are monkeys which are getting married. So we know the beauty, how beautiful monkey is. When the monkeys are getting married, then who is the singer? What is the orchestra there? Gardabhaha. Gardabhaha means, Gardabha is a donkey. Gardabhaha, the donkeys, they are the DJs. There is a main DJ who is a donkey, another DJ playing music, etc. So you imagine the marriage among monkeys, for which the musicians are the donkeys. So then each one is praising the other. Oh, what a beauty! What a beauty! The donkeys are praising these monkeys, and then monkeys they are also not lagging behind. They reciprocate in their praise. Oh, what a melody! What a sonorous voice! What a great melody! So when the donkey brays, and that braying of a donkey is a great melody in that marriage of the monkeys. So aho rupam ahodhvanihi parasparam prashamsanti. They mutually admire. Aho rupam ahodhvanihi. So this is something which is very interesting, which makes some sense to us now, because nowadays a person is valued by the number of certificates he has, the number of degrees he may have, the number of maybe maybe some sort of rewards, medals and things like that one has, the number of courses he has attended, the number of seminars he has attended, the number of papers he has attended. We don't see the qualities of the papers, etc. But we will only see how many, the number also is counted. And then, at least in India, we find some mutual admiration clubs. We don't know elsewhere how things are. But then there are some people who make it a profession to honor people. So suppose I need some sort of some certificate, some sort of honor that I have done a great thing in literature, or I have done some very great thing in some other field. Then I approach this particular group, and then okay, I have to give them some money because I have to pay for my own felicitation function. I have to pay. Even my own garland, I have to pay for my own garland. My own shawl, I have to pay for my own shawl. And then, so they organize a function, and then they invite some VIP, and then some VIP is a very important person. So that very important person is invited. And then they praise me. Okay, he has done such a great service. So he has done this, he has done that, etc., etc. Then similarly, somebody else also can do. Somebody else will pay those people, and then somebody else also is praised. And there are certain professional people who are experts in this sort of eulogies. We can call them professional eulogizers. We have heard about the professional mourners. So when somebody dies, when there is nobody to weep, it doesn't look nice when somebody dies. So in Western countries, there is a habit of arranging some professional mourners. I don't know whether it is there now, but that system was there. So this professional mourners, so some people will be walking behind, and then along with that body, and then they will be mourning. Oh, what a great soul has departed, etc., etc. There are professional mourners. So like that, there are certain professional people who eulogize. We can call them professional eulogizers. So such things will be there. So and also sometimes some people, they project their own people. Suppose in India we come across a situation where some film actor is there. That film actor belongs to your caste, so let us say. So then all the caste people, caste or community or religion, let us say, the film actor belongs to your religion, suppose. Then all the people of that religion, they praise him. So he is held, he is praised to the skies. Or he belongs to your caste, so he is praised to the skies. So that thing happens. Maybe other places also it may be there, we do not know. Somebody belongs to your race, so he is praised. So it is like that. So praising for wrong reasons. So in such cases, this particular shloka hits them, gives a slap to such people, saying that, so both sides there are fools. The person who is admired is a fool, the person who is admiring is also a fool. So there is a mutual admiration. So we will read the poem again. Vanaranam vivaheshu
वानराणां विवाहेषु
Gardabhastatra gayakaha
गर्दभास्तत्र गायकाः
Parasparam prashamsanti
परस्परं प्रशंसन्ति
Aho rupamahodhvanihi.
अहो रूपमहोध्वनिः
Aho is an exclamatory mark. Aho, oh, what a beauty. Oh, in English also we say, oh, that is aho. Aho is, oh, what a beauty. Then the donkeys are also, the monkeys are also not lagging behind. They say, oh, what a sonorous voice, what a pleasant voice, what a melody. So that is what they say. Okay, fine.